curator of Curvy Closet with Jen, doing some jewelry sales today. Please let me know if you have a request or you want to get a better look at something. Welcome in. I do have a giveaway planned once we have made a sale. So once we have made, let's say, 2 sales, we'll do our giveaway. But we'll show you what it is for those um, who are interested. So this is the giveaway. It is a vintage American flag pin brooch. This is the original cardstock that it came on, silver tone hardware, and it has enamel, um, colorful enamel. This will be our giveaway. Once we make a sale, we will do a giveaway and get some um, folks in. So the first thing we're going to show is a piece of crystal for some good juju and vibes. So this is a jade tower. Okay, we love a good crystal piece. How many inches is this? That's a good question. But we actually will sweeten it up. We had it out here for 5. It is a official jade crystal tower. All right, and let's go ahead and put a measurement on it. 3 inches on the jade tower, and we're going to sweeten it up to 4. So jade tower is running at this time. Jade crystal tower for good energy in the shape of a tower. So your energy is pointing up, 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 up. Okay. All right. So that is there. We'll honor the sweet price a little bit later, but let's take a look at some other things. So we have this one we just added to the mix recently, number 25, the Bling Modern Jaguar Panther um, type of animal. It is silver tone hardware, and then it has these really pretty rhinestones with a faux pearl detail. This is what it looks like on the back, and we're going to run that one for 8. It does have the green eye also. So we're going to run that for 10 seconds. The Jaguar with the green eye. Definitely over 3 inches. This one's a modern piece too. Little modern bling. Couple modern bling moments in the mix. Thank you for looking at that. Okay. Let's do the turtle. Actually, let's do the lion. The lion is all the bling. The lion is very dramatic. So, still of a deal on this. Can't tell you. Um, well, we'll just say still a deal. So, blinged out lions, kind of giving Versace vibes. Lion with the blue stone for the eye. Brooch, asking 9 on this one. Gold tone. This one is a modern piece. Okay, thank you for looking at that one. We have a really great vintage moment in here. We'll get to that one. Okay, so let's do this other blinged out brooch. So this is another little modern bling brooch, just really cute pink and rhinestone modern turtle. Actually, I have 2 turtle pieces today. What's the chances of that? We have a little eucalyptus turtle. We'll do that one after. Okay, so this one is our modern pink blinged out turtle. Let's do 15 seconds on the clock on this one. Little cute blinged out turtle. Rhinestones. This is what she looks like on the back. little hinged piece. All of your stones are there. Super cute. If you like a turtle or you like pink. Okay, so the other turtle moment is the eucalyptus um, crystal turtle. And you're getting a sweet deal. This went for 8, and this is actually going to run for under that. So catch that deal. $4 for the eucalyptus mini turtle carving. Eucalyptus, if you're familiar with your crystals, you've got your labradorite and all of the things, jade and all that. This one is called eucalyptus, and you can look it up, Google it, eucalyptus. And we're asking for so 50% off on this cute little eucalyptus carving. And we did show the jade tower earlier, and then the other one I have is a little elephant that's like an opal or moon. What is the let me go to the elephant one. We had a crystal show a while back, and then these are just some of the things left over from that. Um, so opalite or moonstone on the little elephant. Let's show that guy. So he is pinned in the buy it now at this time, the cute little moonstone or opalite elephant carving. All right, so those are my 3 crystal pieces. We started with that for good energy. We also have this blue agate statement piece. Let's go ahead and look at that. Since we're talking about crystals, why not? Why not? Okay, so this one here is in the buy it now for 9. Silver tone and blue agate statement piece. She is signed, but I can't make out what it says. Let's get a little better gander at that. This one's a long piece, so she's going to her drop is between 30 and over 30, but she does have a lobster clasp, and she is signed. I can't read what that says. So I feel like it's a department store, maybe one of the ladies' department store like Cato or um, Chico's, one of those kind of deals. But love that blue agate on that. Thank you for looking. And then we did have this other long piece on the bus, this vintage crystal piece. This one has no closure, and this one's very long. She's going to be between 30 and 40 on the inches, and you could double her up. And she is vintage glass. So, nice piece here, asking 5 on her. So let's go ahead and get into that. So yeah, this one's really pretty. It kind of, you can see how the beads kind of have a little iridescent vibe to them, but definitely that's the top. This is the bottom. There's no closure. There's no clasp. It's just over the head. But you can, layer them in so many ways like that and such. So $5 on that one. Great price for that one. And you can see how cute it looks doubled up like that. Okay, speaking of glass, welcome in, welcome in. I'm Jen Dub, curator of Curvy Closet with Jen. We have great misses and plus size clothes, but we also have great jewelry, vintage and modern. And so we're looking at some of our jewelry pieces today. So yeah, check us out. Let's see. So we did look at some modern brooches. It's jaguar, the turtle. I added a few others. Um, I just showed you the glass necklace glass bead necklace. So let me show you another glass piece. Go, go that way. Sorry about that. The um, another glass piece that is super cute. Actually, yeah, we'll come back. I want to show you the parrot brooch. Um, but there's a glass, another glass piece that is so great. Okay, so this one on a tad higher, but definitely worth it and just beautiful. We just acquired this one recently. This glass, colorful glass brooch. And if you look, you can see that the different shapes. So you have like a heart shape one, a marquee shape. Like how cute is that? I'm just in love with it. It even has purple and there are the colors represented. And this is the back. Obviously, this is an old piece, so there's a little color loss, but not too bad. She just needs to be cleaned up. I try to do a little baking soda just to kind of shine her up, but I didn't want to get too rough with her. But we're asking 15 on this beautiful, colorful glass brooch that's like a floral. Um, those I love the gemstones. That's like one of my favorite things right now. So let's get into these earrings that kind of have that same pretty colorful gemstones in it. And these are unsigned clip-ons. So let's see. All right, so we sweeten the deal up on this one. These are going for 7. Um, oops. Yeah, so 7 on these gold tone hardware clip-ons. All right. And I love that they have different sizes. You have the larger red and then the other smaller sizes, and they're just like a cute little cluster of colorful gemstones. Very pretty. All right, thank you for looking. And those, and speaking of gemstones, we just looked at that one. And then, so that kind of immediately makes me think about the gemstones. And this piece, beautiful resin bangle. Let me see. All right, let's sweeten the deal up on this one. We did have it out here for 11, but let's go ahead and make it 10. Definitely you'll find similar pieces out here on the whatnot streets that cost more than that. So this is a deal, and then it's measuring up at 8 1/4, and I will show you. So 8 and so right at 8, little hair over 8, almost 8 1/4. And it's really pretty cream, kind of marble type of resin with the gemstones placed throughout. They're in here very well, not loose. Okay, very well made, but it is modern. Okay, so um, very nice piece. Thank you for looking at that. And then I mentioned a parrot. Let's get into the parrot. So this is a vintage moment, pivot into another beautiful, colorful vintage moment with the colorful hand painted enamel on this piece, almost 3 inches, just great size. Let me show you the details on this. You utilize my device. I'm over here doing extra work. Okay, so let me find it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the parrot. Okay, so this one we're asking 10. It is a vintage piece, and we're just going to do 30 seconds while we talk about how wonderful this brooch is. So I love the pink, yellow, blue, purple, and green is represented here. Unsigned, but just a great condition to be a vintage. Definitely a 1990s piece, and it's just in perfect condition. So asking 10 on that. Thank you for looking. Love that piece. Let's see. Let's go here, pivot into some earrings. These are a great little vintage rhinestone. It has a little pink stone represented in that. All of your stones are there. They are post back for pierced ears. So let's take a look. And we'll swing back to brooches because I just added a good little chunk of brooches. Now, still of a deal on this one. We did lower it to 4. So catch that deal, as we love to say around here. Today's price may not be tomorrow's price. Asking 4 on this. Very beautiful, of definitely over an inch on your dangle. Very lightweight, silver tone hardware, faceted, so be pretty. And we're asking 4 on that. So still of a deal on that. Thank you for looking. Let's see. We just showed the really pretty vintage parrot that is like a late 80s, early 1990s piece. Let's swing into brooches again. This one is a signed 1928 brooch with these beautiful white and tan stones represented. So let me show you. This one, we just added it today. Really excited about this piece. I think I really just started getting into 1928. Anytime you see that swirl on the back like that, those are 1928. Because you may say, where is it signed? That is the signature for 1928. If you know, you know, and you can look it up. But this is 1928. The brand is called 1928 for clarification. It has these beautiful oval stones and then the little decorative round stone. Just a great, attractive piece. So happy to acquire that one recently. And then let me show you these other two that are modern, but really charming pieces. Also, let's see. Okay, this one, still of a deal on this one, asking for this little gold tone round piece with the geometric cutouts. So you have your geometric cutouts in there. I'm asking for on this one is a modern piece, and then you have this ribbon kind of going through. So it's kind of giving like official military type of vibes. Really pretty on that one. We just added it today. Very lightweight. It is looks to be modern. Okay, thank you for looking. We just looked at the 1928 piece with the white and tan stone details. That last round one we just looked at was the $4 piece. um Moving on. It's raining. Welcome in. Carol loves to shop. Thank you for stopping in. Just looking at some jewelry. Let me know if you have a request or you want to get a better look at something that we have. No pressure. We'll be happy to show you. I pretty much have everything pretty close by. So we'll be happy to show you something. All right. Let's see. So I was trying to kind of show some of the newer things that we just added, but we'll keep it moving. Okay. Let's get into these earrings here. Cute little textured. Almost feels like a fiberglass, and then it has a faux pearl detail in the center. I wonder what it is made of. It kind of has a faux pearl center. Let me see. Okay, here they go. Okay, so these are five. Have these panned in the buy it now, right now. Colorful, textured faux pearl statement earrings. They do have post backs for pierced ears. On that, thank you for looking. You did show this rhinestone piece earlier with the pink stones complementing the rhinestone. Um, you have these beautiful gemstone glass colorful brooch, and then these. Let me know if we want to look closer at those. Let's go here. Beautiful rhinestone dangle earrings with this golden detail. Let's go there. We love a dangle moment. And there's lots of things in the buy it now. There's some pieces under five. Just so many things. We normally participate in a raid train on Mondays, but I guess the wires got crossed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put myself out here, even if it's just me for content. But that's okay. That is okay. So here we are with this piece, number 728, rhinestone and CZ, fabulous dangle earrings, asking 6 on those. They are post back for pierced ears. This is what they look like. Definitely nearly 3 inches. Just gorgeous. Okay, thank you for looking. Let's get into these cute, colorful, geometric type shapes. It's giving like science or something. um, let's see. Let me find the details on this one. Okay, this one is also 5. We have this one pinned in the buy it now at this time. Colorful enamel, hand painted enamel geometric shape earrings. Post back for pierced ears. Silver tone hardware on that. Super cute. Thank you for looking. Let's go here. Another little vintage moment. This black and cream gold tone hardware wing. We love a wing. They have their post back for pierced ears. And let's go ahead and look at the details on that one. All right, asking 6 on this one. It is pinned in the buy it now at this time. Go toward hardware. Lovely cream and black wing. All right, and they are post back for pierced ears. We have a replacement backs on those, asking 6. All right, thank you for looking. And then we've got another cute little dangle moment. 72A gold tone hardware in these cute little colorful discs that reflect these great colorful gemstones. You got purple and all of the colors represented. Nothing missing. All right. And they are post back for pierced ears. Cute little cluster of colorful gemstones. Asking 7 on that. Okay, thank you for looking. And then just going over, we did show these pretty like wing, black and cream, colorful enamel, like geometric shape. We looked at these pretty rhinestone gemstones with the gold trim, the rhinestones with the pink stone, like a chandelier type of moment. And we just looked at these cute little like fiberglass, faux pearl, colorful, textured. They're post back. All right, let's pivot. Another one other pair of cute earrings that we added. We have a giveaway planned once we make a sale for the evening. Let me pivot and show. Okay, another cute pair we just added this evening are these gold tone with the colorful little chunky gemstones faceted on. They're really good. They are post back for pierced ears. Let's get into this one. Just added today. We've got some Kenneth J. Lanes. We got Sarah Cove. Let's see. Gemstone. Hold on. There they go. So this is my number two. Number two. Uh-huh. But I already have a number two. Let's see. Okay, so still have a deal on this one, asking 5, which may not be tomorrow's price. A great little double hoop with the colorful stones accent. And they are post back for pierced ears. Asking 5 on those. Let me just push the little back where they need to go. There they go. Okay, so that's what they look like. Super cute. Let me add this guy. Back. Okay, and then we did show this cute blinged out lion. Let's revisit. Super cute. Asking 9 on the bling gold tone lion with the blue gemstone eyes. Unsigned, modern, blinged out lion brooch. Kind of giving Versace Medusa vibes. Super cute on that one. Thank you for looking. And then what else did we have the modern jaguar brooch with the green eye and faux pearl. Love him too. Definitely nearly over 3 inches on that one. And we're asking 8 on that one. Great little sparkling jaguar moment. Asking 8 on him. We had a cute little turtle. And then let's go here. We just added this one, very dainty and feminine. Heart with the pink stone. Love a heart moment. Let's see. So this one, great deal on this one, under $5 on this one, going for 4. Pinned in the buy it now at this time. Great little rhinestone, silver tone, pink stone brooch. Okay, thank you for looking. This is another we added today, and it has the, hold on, turn it the right way, horse carriage, like this. Horse carriage with this really pretty kind of, I want to say watermelon, but it's not exactly watermelon. With the horse carriage brooch, giving like Disney vibes. We also are starting that one at 4 since it's kind of a smaller piece. But how cute is that? Silver tone hardware, modern. Asking 4 on that one and 4 on the heart. Okay. This is another pretty one that we added. All of the rhinestones are there, and this little 3-dimensional bead on this brooch. Let's see. All right, so still up a deal on this one. We're asking 5 on this one, kind of a matte gold tone with the rhinestones, cute little wreath with a three-dimensional white bead. Thank you for looking at that. Very classic. This one was a 1928 vintage piece that we added. That one's a little more. Let's go back to the vintage parrot. Well, we'll just show it until someone. This one here is another one we added today. We reduced this one also. Cute little geometric shapes and ribbon and the brooch. So asking for on this one. Really great deal on this one. I love the little geometric shapes within and the ribbon. Kind of giving kind of military type vibes. Asking for on that piece. Have a bling flag. That would be super cute for the 4th of July holiday coming up. And even Memorial Day. So, beautiful rhinestone, sparkling, waving flag. Beautiful waving flag. You can kind of envision the motion of that one. All right, thank you for looking at those pieces. Just added a lot of those today. We did get started with a few crystal pieces. This jade tower, the opal or moonstone elephant, the eucalyptus turtle, which half off at 4 is a steel. Those little cute little crystal carvings. Okay, we're gonna pivot into necklaces for the remainder. Um, we're not feeling successful, but that's okay. That's all right. You just gotta keep showing up for yourself. Showing up for yourself. But time is money, so we will not. Welcome in, guys. Jen Dub here, curator of Curvy Closet, doing some jewelry sales. We just kind of looked at some cool jewelry pieces. Over 100 pieces in the shop. Gosh, nearly 200 actually. Let me know if you want to look at something else. Let's see. We'll run back a few of the favorites that we looked at. We did have a few. Okay, let's run back a few. So this one here was the blinged out lion, modern with the gemstone blue eyes. And it's kind of giving Versace Medusa vibes. Asking 9 on this piece. It is in the buy it now. If there's any interest. Beautiful, full, modern gold tone lion with the blue gemstone eyes. Lots of detail on that. Thank you for looking. We did have this great vintage parrot piece. Definitely giving like 1990s on that one. All the bold colors represented. So let's look at this parrot. Let's see. So we are actually, let's sweeten the parrot up. We'll sweeten it to 9. If there's any interest for the show, we'll run it for 9. It was a little higher. Gold tone, hinge is in good order. Asking 9 on the parrot tonight. Thank you for looking at that one. This one is a banger, vintage moment, colorful glass. Look at the marquee and heart shape, colorful glass in this floral brooch. So just acquired this one recently, and it's just beautiful. Super cute and beautiful. Let's take a look at this one. All right, so this one's a little bit more, asking 15 on the vintage colorful glass brooch, right? This is what she looks like, faceted and just great. Love the shapes on that one. Um, Similar piece, these cute little earrings. Love that it has the larger shapes in the red stones. And they're just these great little clusters earrings. And they are clip-ons. Okay. So let's take another look. We have reduced these to 7. And they are going at this time. Colorful gemstone clip-ons. Thank you for looking at those. Those are great. Okay, let's pivot so that we can move on. We did have a giveaway plan. If we can, or once we make a transaction, we will do a giveaway. That was the deal. So, the lion to the side, the parrot. Let's see, we did have these Kenneth J. Lane, black stud, signed Kenneth J. Lanes. We'll go ahead and put that to the side and move on to necklaces. Okay, so we did show the crystal pieces. We'll just move those back. The Jade Tower, Moonstone, Euconite piece. Move this over. Okay, let's go here. And so we have this little tortoiseshell acrylic type of statement necklace. Let's go here. Tortoiseshell. Okay, so this tortoiseshell, great deal on this one. Asking 5. Silver tone hardware, lobster class, definitely sitting over 20 on the drop. And this cute little acrylic giving tortoiseshell chain link statement necklace. Okay, thank you for looking at that one. Let's go here. Another vintage moment. This beautiful Avon piece. This one is a tad bit more than that one, but this is good stuff. We love our vintage Avon and Monets. So this one here is number 61A. It's a vintage gold tone and cream Avon. Let's get into it. 14 inches. Circle spring clasp on this one. And then get into the cable link chain. And then the cute little chevron cut out on the pendant made into it. So asking 12 on that one. We'll go ahead and run that again. 10 seconds and go. A beautiful Avon statement necklace. Really pretty. Thank you for looking at that one. Let's see. Oops. Almost knocked David down. Great. Okay, so earlier we did show this vintage glass piece. These vintage glass piece, very long, between 30 and 40 on the length, no closure, just over the head. So this would be great to wear doubled up like that. And they are vintage glass beads. No closure, just over the head. And let's see, find the glass beads. Okay, asking 5 on that one, so great deal on the vintage glass beads. Really great condition to be such an older piece. Glass vintage beads with no closure. It just goes over the head. Okay. And again, let's do a reset, reset, reset. Try to turn it around, but I don't know if it's gonna. But hey guys, this is Jen Deb, curator of Curvy Closet. With Jen, we have a great selection of Mrs. Plus Size Vintage. We're doing jewelry sales today. Um, Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have a request. So if you just want to get a better look, you see something in the shop. Definitely have over 100 pieces. So let's, we can do requests if you like. All right, moving on. Time is money, so we definitely want to be mindful of that. But let's go back to this piece. Beautiful silver tone and a blue agate. It does have a lobster clasp. It is signed. I'm not able to read the wording on this one, but super cute agate, blue agate piece. All right, we're gonna this one's in the buy it now. Verse 9, silver tone hardware. It is signed, but I just can't make out what it says. Possibly Chico's or one of the like ladies' clothing stores. But yeah, that is what she's giving. Really nice piece there. Looking. All right, let's go here to, or let's end on the bangles. All right. So this one is a signed Banana Republic little pearl cluster piece. Oops. Got our crystals. So let's go back to this one. All right, we're going to go back to this one actually. So this one is the cream marble resin that has the beautiful gemstones throughout. You have your pinks, your blues, green, all of the colors are represented. And this one is sitting at a hair over 8, it's giving like 8 1/4. All right, on the measurement. And I love how it's not a perfect circle. It kind of has a little waffle that it will lay on your wrist. So pretty. So asking 10 on that piece. Right. We did have this bangle stack, which I feel like um yeah, that's sitting at 8. So this cute little cream brass stack is 8 on the measurement. And we're going to run that for 10 seconds, asking 9 on this piece. So cute, giving vintage. It kind of has like its own little patina vibe going on. All 3 pieces on this stack will be 9, and they're sitting at 8 on the measurement. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. We did just look at this piece. And then we did have the Banana Republic. Let's end on the Banana Republic. And then we will conclude for the evening. We thank you guys for looking and being here for the duration. We love a pearl moment. So we're going to go ahead and run this one at 5. And it is, the measurement is 7. So 7 inches on this measurement. It is a signed Banana Republic. Right. Signed Banana Republic. more seconds on that one. And all right. And so this is the last piece. And thank you guys for being here. You have a great evening.